Time for the sale of the day. Maybe the sale of, well, certainly the sale of the week, the sale of the month. I can't remember one single sale for more than this right offhand. I think I've had a couple. Hello everybody, welcome back to the cabin. Welcome back to Commonwealth. Flipper, thanks for joining us. Had a terrific day of sales. We have over $1,700 going out of here. The Commonwealth Picker store and the Homeschool Hustle store. Just one sale out of Turner store. So about, let's see, $1,671.41 going out of here. A huge portion of those sales, that's 17 sales. A huge portion of those sales is just one item. Well, it's a lot. One sale, a bunch of items. But I'm excited to tell you about it. If you've been watching the Picker channel for the last few months, you probably know exactly what I'm talking about. I want to talk also just a little bit about a return I got the other day. They usually happen in threes. Knock on wood, I have got one in like 3 months. So I want to talk about that for just a second. And an incredible viewer gift that showed up in the mailbox. I'm going to talk about that at the end of the video. And a whole bunch of other awesome sales. Let's take a look. Hey, I grabbed this item. It was actually up here. But I grabbed it because I didn't want to fall over. So here it is. This is Lady Baltimore. It's in okay condition, not too bad. And it's just an old suitcase, and it is going to go out FedEx. Actually, it might go out UPS. I haven't even looked. But this is a Bonanza sale. I always write myself notes about those Bonanza sales because I'll forget, because I just turn on eBay and I'm like, all right, what's sold today? So I got to write myself a note every once in a while, or set an alarm or something. Anyway, I was supposed to ship this yesterday, and it's okay to ship it today, but it is headed out of here. This was, if you remember, a sale. We bought like 3 different types of luggage for $10 total for all 3. This is the only one I ended up selling on eBay because it was a pretty decent size. It could sell, and it had a decent value. So $32.80 is the final price on this one. It's going to rain in here, so if y'all hear the rain on the metal roof there. Going out through Bonanza. That's a pretty nice little sale. I'll take it. The other 2 went in the booth, and both of them have already sold. I think the price on one was 10 and the other was 14. So not huge sales, but definitely worth my time. I don't sell a whole bunch of reels, fishing reels, but this one was just too good to resist. It was a lot that I bought for, I ended up getting them for, I think he wanted like 5 a piece. I ended up buying the whole lot and got them for, I think he wanted 10 a piece, and I ended up getting them for 5 a piece, I think is what it was. A Kuna. So for $24 plus shipping, so at a cost of $5, not an unbelievable home run by any stretch, but not a bad little profit. The next one I caught a little flack from people watching the video. Matter of fact, it was the sale, I think, right before I picked up that luggage. And this one right here was, boy, it's raining now. Can y'all hear that? It's a big one. No, it's behind me. And it is going to be a pain in the butt to ship. But I only paid 25 bucks right here for this Ronco Showtime Pro. I guess it's a rotisserie cooker, and it was in great shape. A lot of stuff still in the plastic on the inside. This is the problem. This has got to go with it, and it doesn't fit because there's another one in there already. So we're gonna have to package this one up. It is going to be a good little packaging job. It's probably gonna take me a good 35 minutes to get that thing all ready to go to make sure it's not gonna break. But I think the final price was 25 bucks, and it sold for 150 plus shipping. So to me, definitely worth spending a little bit of time on that one right there. All right, it started really pouring out there. So I'm like, yeah, I'll take a break for a minute. And then I realized I was gonna package up that Ronco thing back there until the rain passed by so it wouldn't distract you. Then I realized I didn't have my bubble wrap. I was all out. And I figured I could slip in a shameless plug for American Bubble Boy. So I was all out up here. You'll see my little rack. People ask about this from time to time that have been around for a while. So we have a slot. See, the old bubble wrap right here would go through this slot right here, and we used to have it feed out here. And it works great. But I really like having things in the background of the video. Boy, can you hear that rain? So I decided that I was just gonna cover it up. But it still works, and this is where we store the big bubble now. So, and by the way, the answer is yes. I've had a lot of people, do you buy the bubble wrap from American Bubble Boy? Yes. Yes, I do. I buy it myself. I love it. I'll tell you what, it's nice to have a name with a company that you're dealing with. So anyway, thank you to everybody who has done that link down there below. I appreciate it. I'm going to put this up and I'm going to show you how it works. There you go. It's just that simple. If I can do it with one hand now. I'm not sure I can. It's really simple with 2 hands. You just go down here and you hook that thing on there, except for I can't do it with 1 hand. Hold on. All right, movie magic. There you go. And you just roll it off just like that. And here is the small bubble wrap. I love it. Love it. I would have done it a little bit differently, I think. Having known what I had known now, I would have set it up this way instead of this way, because I thought I was going to use this, but we ended up not using it. I'm giving up waiting on this rain, so hopefully it doesn't distract you too much. I just had to have this. This is the one that, you know, you just don't even need comps. You see something like this and you buy it. The mushroom belt buckle. It was $3 at that sale in Raleigh, and it sold for $32 plus shipping on that one. So it's right around a $25 profit, maybe just a tick under. But that thing was awesome, and I put it up there with a pretty good price, and eventually it sold. I love it. I think this one went to a viewer. Let me look. Most of the time people see, oh look, it stopped raining. Most of the time people see something on the picker channel and ask me about it, and it's usually not listed, but this person saw it on the shelf. And I think I cut off your name. I did a screenshot because it was left in the messages instead of the buy. So you got to forgive me. It's Pleasant Joy. Is that right? That's the eBay store or eBay account. Anyway, I saw this one on your shelf and I had to have it. Thanks for the videos and all the help getting my eBay sales going. So thank you. That thing is cool. And I'm glad a viewer got it. A lot of people ask me if I do promoted listings. So the answer, I guess, is yes. I just do it on so few items that I don't tell people yes. Most of the time I tell them no. But I do promote items from time to time. And this is one that I promoted. And let me tell you why. For one, I have a bunch of them. And there are a bunch also listed on eBay. So this is a Clarity phone. And it's new in the box. And there's, you can see that most of that back there in the Rocky Mount bin. There's a lot of folks down at Rocky Mount who watch. We need to go down there for some sales. Anybody down there sometime has a community sale or something, send me an Instagram. We'll go down there and hang out with you. So these they're brand new, and I have them listed for $29.95, pretty competitive. And they're probably going to ship out in these right here is my guess. The padded flat rates, because I think, pretty sure anyways. Yeah, there you go. They're over 1.2 ounces. So that's how we're going to ship those out more than likely. And I put these on a promoted listing because it's so competitive out there. And I had so many of them. So this is the kind of item that I would do that on. So let me know out there if you do promoted listings, if you absolutely are against it, if you are absolutely for it. Let's hear both arguments down there in the comments and let other people to decide. I have told my reasons why I don't most of the time. But there certainly are models where I think it is beneficial, and I do it from time to time. Sometimes when I'm at sales, I just pick things up because they look cool. If it looks cool, you think it's cool, it's probably going to sell. And it's old Napco, so that means it's made in Japan. And I don't even think this one had the sticker, but the other things around it did have the sticker, like this one over here. And it, you know, it's the same style, you know, all that stuff. It says Freddy the Furry Kitten. And I found this one on eBay when I got home, actually many days later, before I listed it. And it didn't have that little sticker. So it was selling for like 14, 15 bucks. Without the name, without all that stuff, I'm like, I'm going to put it out there for 19 plus shipping, even though there was some lower comps out there. Because this one had the tag. And I'm like, it'll sell. I think I paid a quarter for it, maybe 50 cents. So for $19 plus shipping on that one. All right, I don't know about you, but returns for me tend to come in threes. And so I didn't want to mention this, but it's been here for a few days and I haven't had any other returns. And I haven't had a return in a long time. This is like one of the biggest, I guess you'd call it a drought, a good drought, with no returns. And it seems like sometimes the smallest item, the most insignificant item, is the item that gets returned. So tell me your return stories of an item that it's almost not worth the person returning it. And this is one right here. Especially because they admitted a mistake here. It says accidentally ordered item. It's a Tommy Armour putter head cover. And in their message that they sent me, they said that they wanted a mallet cover. Well, I mean, that's the picture. It's clearly not a mallet. It's a blade. But whatever. It was like $7.95 free ship. I almost didn't list it, but it got returned. And they had to pay for the return shipment because they accidentally ordered the item. So, you know, they paid $3.50 or whatever, $3.09 to send this thing back. It was only $7.95. Crazy. But at least I didn't pay for the return. Got the item back. I'll sell it again, I guess. Time for the sale of the day. Maybe the sale of, well, certainly the sale of the week, the sale of the month. I can't remember one single sale for more than this right offhand. I think I've had a couple, but nonetheless, this is still a great sale. I paid up for these books in my mind. I was called cheap by the guy who sold them to me. He didn't call me cheap. He said the offer was cheap. I see Boots out here, and there's a bunch of bottles that I need to list right outside my window, and Boots is right on top of them. So if you hear a shatter or a crash, it's of course it's Boots. It's not Pepper. It's not Cat. It's always Boots. Who wants Boots out there? We're gonna auction Boots off. We'll put an Animan with Boots, and we'll ship them. I'm kidding. I'm not. I'm not kidding. But Blue Ridge Mama might not like it, and Turner definitely wouldn't. Let's take a look at this huge sale. Can y'all see Boots? Can y'all see her? You better not knock those bottles over. She says, I'm just trying to get out of the rain. Okay, here it is. Right here. It's the Louis L'Amour books. And I can't even remember what I paid for them, y'all. Do you remember? Go back to that video. He called me cheap one. And it was, I want to say, somewhere between $200 and $275. I think it was maybe $250. Anyway, these books are headed out of here. We're going to have to package them up in probably a couple... This is going to be a $1,000 sale. We're going to package them up in 2 different boxes and ship them off. So, you know, it's not really that expensive when you're doing medium mail to ship those off. It's going to be a little bit of a pain, but get a couple boxes from Lowe's and we're good to go. And a really, really, really nice profit right there. Hey, this was a ring. I actually bought it for Reagan with a bunch of rings. I'm like, Reagan's going to want something in that lot, and she didn't want this one. They were really cheap, like quarter a piece or 50 cents or something. And this one sold for $8 plus shipping. It is a Lucky brand ring. So I'm like, we'll ship it. And then I thought, you know, I'll probably put it in one of these bubble wrap things. I'm like, no, you know what? I think I'll put it in a box just because it might start poking through and whatnot. So probably put it in the 4x4x4 box, just like that. Hey, that reminds me, Carl bought a shipping table and asked if I'd email it to him. We actually email all of them unless you ask us to send a hard copy. So Carl, it is on the way, and I'll take this. You know, it's not a big profit, but I'll make $5 really quick, and it was easy. I just realized 2 mistakes on that ring. The first is it went for $8.95 plus shipping. Second is it was a viewer sale. So, dear Commonwealth Picker, after watching you religiously for some time now, I'm happy to have the opportunity to purchase an item from you. A lovely ring for my mother. I look forward to viewing many more of your YouTube videos. Stay amazing. Thank you. Sincerely, Native American Butterfly. Awesome. Thank you so much, and I hope your mom enjoys it. All right, in order not to bore you with a bunch of sales, if you hear anything out there, my daughter's got some girlfriends over. They're doing gymnastic stuff. So here you go. This is this stuff right here. Bunch of Mary Kay. Total. This is all pure profit at this point. So we've already covered our cost of goods and probably around a $40 profit already. This is all pure profit. These are all to different people. Not a combo order. All to different people. $107 plus shipping. This is J. Jill. Not that I know what this is. My wife bought it probably for $3.99 at Goodwill. Sold for $22.95 plus shipping on that one. This one I bought, Under Armour XL. Probably paid $1 or $2. Sold for $14 plus shipping. This is a Liberty University men's cheerleading short sleeve, or I guess no sleeve, sleeveless, size large shirt. This is actually, it was used by the team itself because I got it from a student teacher at school. He's like, yeah, I'm leaving, you know, just take everything. I'm like, everything? Do you want anything for it? Just take it. We made hundreds off of it. So here we go. Liberty Flames cheerleading. This sold for $14 plus shipping. Hey, bud, you got a sale out of the Homeschool Hustler store. Turn that thing sideways so everybody can see it. Looks like, you know what that thing is?
A dinosaur?
It's a dinosaur, that's right. Tim from over the years, I should have sent it to him. Hey, that is a T-Rex, and it's from Jurassic World, I think. And it was not one of your daddy's Best Buys, but you're still going to make some money on it. It sold for $12.80 plus shipping, into it for a few dollars, so it's probably only like a, I don't know, let's say a $6 profit, but definitely enough for you to do what?
Save $1, spend $1, and donate $1. Roar, bye.
See you, bud. For those of you that care, that took 22 minutes. And I was hustling. So there you go. I'll just take that thing down. It's normally here. And then I'm going to weigh it and measure it and see how close I was on the estimate. My guess was 29 pounds and it's 31.6. So I was close. When you go on FedEx and UPS, that's not a big difference in price. And the size dimensions, I'm not quite sure how close I was on those. Let's see, what do we got? 25, I was 24. It was close. 18-ish, 19, close. If it goes over, you got to go up. 18, probably 18. So 25, 18, 18. I was at 24, 18, 17. Should be pretty darn close to the estimate. I'll take it. All right, y'all. Check this out. So this is a gift. The person who sent it said they didn't want me to mention anything. I didn't need to mention anything. They wrote a nice long letter, and I'm going to let y'all read it. But I'm going to mention their name anyways. This is Gary. Sophie, could you come help? This is, to me, how cool is this? This is
so cool.
to decorate the new shed, which we don't even have yet. It's like the one that Cat Nurse Flipper, except for it's just the state right there. I love that. And look, I don't know where you got it, but I'm going to put that on there because whoever did that, it's pretty cool. I like it. California one would be awesome. I'm going to have to order one. All right. This is for y'all. I already opened everything just for the sake of time. Okay? But you have to find a turner here in a hurry. You can figure out which one's you.
That's so
Where's Dobby?
cute.
This is Dobby.
Dobby's inside. Sophie's like, where's mine?
We just watched. I just
Miles
watched
Morales.
Harry Potter movie.
I mean,
out
how
of nowhere.
thoughtful
That's
is this?
so
Look
cute.
at
We
this.
love Dobby.
Dobby. That. Oh my gosh.
Do you know what those are?
No.
Those are long socks.
Do you know? Do you know what the logo is going to be?
Turner rocks the long
Rocks.
socks.
But do you know what's on the
And
socks?
that's what I was thinking. That's what it was. Yeah, Doritos.
This is for you and Reagan.
Yes.
I have never had a gift card to Goodwill before. That's amazing.
Oh.
Now I can't yell at you for going there.
And
That's
Starbucks.
cute.
Oh my
We have the wrong one.
Thank
That was
you.
mine.
Everyone
He's
goes
going
Starbucks.
baseball.
I'm
All
going
right.
to share some
Reagan,
Starbucks.
do you remember this? Do you remember the one with the eyeball that you didn't want to go? Because he said that he sent it back to you. But I couldn't let that stand. So, Gary, I sent you another one. It's already in the mail.
That is the most thoughtful.
There's a card. Yeah, I got it. Ooh, there's a Florida.
He said this is his first forever thumbs up for me, for us. A Florida plate.
Florida?
Check this out. That's a Challenger Florida
Oh,
plate.
yeah.
That one is awesome. That is going to find a
Is it
spot
rocket
for
turn?
sure.
Oh, that's so cute.
Absolutely love
Oh,
that.
this is for Dad.
Thank you very much.
This is that kind of
I certainly remember. To me, I didn't even see that.
I love my
All
little
right,
baby.
well, what is it?
We need Dobby the
Alright,
cat.
This is
Dobby.
too much, y'all. Too much.
We need Dobby the cat right now.
Dobby the cat. Dobby
Look, I
was
can
sitting
go
up on
to
the
Goodwill
rail.
and not get in trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
That's
No, I was just
That's
gonna
what he
say
said
it.
in the message.
Talk about Turner rocks and long socks. I'm wearing
Turner
regular
rocks the
socks.
long socks. Oh my goodness, look at that. Playing cards. That's
We
pretty
like to
cool.
play
Oh,
cards,
we
don't
like,
we?
yeah.
I like it, y'all.
Awesome.
All right, y'all say thank you to Gary.
Thank you so much, Gary.
Thank you so much.
Sophie, you want to say thank you?
Thank you so much. That's
Bye.
all she does. Bye. Bye.
Reagan's got some sales out of the CommonwealthPicker.com store. What do you got?
Yep. Angie, Russell, Bobby, Dan, and then the Cruz brothers.
Don and Dan, the Cruz brothers. That's right. Thank you all very, very much for the purchase. He said that, tell Reagan that he didn't forget. He ordered these, and then he went back and ordered these. He wanted you to know that he didn't forget his sticker.
Thanks. Bye, and don't forget to get your sticker at CommonwealthPicker.com.
Hey, a really quick thank you for the Buy Me a Coffee or Buy Me a Piece of the Shed. We're, I think, like 13% of the way to having a new building and everything inside it furnished, which is amazing. Thank you all so much. This is at Yepperdoodles. That's 5 Buy Me a Coffees. Buy Me a Piece of the Shed. The Old Man's Picks on eBay. Old Man's Pick on eBay. Frank. Thank you, Frank. There's 5. Peggy. That's Pegs223 on Twitter. And Peggy says she's disabled and she just loves the show because she can't get out. and she just kind of lives through us. So that's very, very sweet, and we hope you are doing well out there, Peggy. Thank you. 5, buy me a piece of the shed. Cassie, and she says the Blue Ridge Brick House. 3, buy me coffee. Swisher, Swish Hair, something like that. I can't. All right, so that one's 5, buy me a piece of the shed, and then 2 from someone. Thank you so much. We do appreciate it, and that's not even including all the Animan sales. So we're actually much farther along the way than that. So thank you all so very much for joining us. And if you want to go over there and read those comments, because I'm not reading them, almost everybody leaves a comment, but it would just take forever. Buy me a coffee /Commonwealth. Thank you all so much. Can't wait to see you next.